Hello, and welcome to MSTEP News with me, Biff Wellington. Biff Wellington, your lead anchor, bringing you news from around the world and right here at home in Mancelona, Michigan.
Our lead story tonight is a special presentation brought to you by Mr. T, since I don't know how to say his last name.
Alright, Mancelona Middle School, it is time for MSTEP 2017. Let's talk about our school goals. Our first goal would be to match last year's score. Our next goal would be to exceed last year's score. And finally, we would love to show high growth over last year's score. What that means to you as a student body, if you are able to match last year's score, everyone will be receiving popsicles at lunch. Should we exceed last year's score, we will have popsicles at lunch and 30 extra minutes of recess. And if we show high growth over last year's score, we will have popsicles at lunch, 30 minutes of extra recess, and a trip to the movies, popcorn and pop included. To do this, we are going to have to accumulate a number of test score points. Our 5th graders will need to accumulate just over 400,000 test score points. Our 6th graders will need to be just shy of 300,000 test score points. Our 7th graders will need to be just over 300,000 test score points. And our 8th graders are going to need to accumulate just over 500,000 test score points, bringing our school total to just over 1.5 million test score points. To keep track of our test score points, teachers will be adding the points to our giant thermometer of points as the tests are completed. As our point total grows, we will try to move towards our goal of matching last year's score and receiving popsicles. Should we exceed last year's score, again, extra recess. And if we show high growth, we're going to the movies. But wait, there's more. We have some individual student rewards as well. Should an individual show a growth of 100 points last year to this year, they will receive one chance ticket. Should you change from a red to a yellow to a green, or remain in green, you will receive an additional chance ticket. But what's a chance ticket? Well, each ticket enters you in a drawing to win some fabulous prizes. These prizes include gift cards, pie in a teacher's face, eating contest, likely against Mr. Collins, a dance contest, likely against Mr. Collins, trinkets and collectibles, and finally, a knitting contest, likely against Mr. Collins. So step it up for MSTEP, Mancelona Middle School. It is time.
Thank you to Mr. T for that wonderful news and information. Sure am glad I'm not that Mr. Collins guy. But you can be the greatest when we take the MSTEP test in just a couple weeks. Be ready to step it up, Iron Men, by wearing orange and black on Friday, April 7th. Especially if you're a member of the 5th and 6th grade basketball team, National Junior Honor Society, cross country, or track. Oh, and student council. This is Biff Wellington signing off, wishing you a happy spring break and asking you when you come back to MSTEP it up. Have a great day, Iron Men.